We're officially 1 week into April, so today we're going to go over all of the books we want to read this month. Last month wasn't our best reading month, so we're hoping that April is going to be great.
We do have some carryovers that we didn't finish in March that we plan to read in April. Two of mine are One Dark Window by Rachel Gillig. I know this is a huge fantasy that everybody loves. I know the magic system is completely unique and different, and it's been a while since I've read like a really good fantasy read, so hopefully this one I will give 4 or 5 stars. And then I also want to read The First Day of Spring. We found out this is like one of my oldest books that I've had on my physical TBR, and it's spring, so I need to read it now or unhaul it.
My carryover is Blood Marked by Tracy Dion. This is the second book in the Legendborn cycle. You guys actually let me know this is not a trilogy. I thought the third book that just came out was going to be the end of the series, but apparently it's not. So I'm interested to see how many more books they're going to have in this series. I loved book 1. I gave it 5 stars. I can't wait to read book 2. They are kind of chunky though, so a little bit intimidating, but I know I'm going to be excited to get back into this world.
A book that we both want to read this month is Keeping 13 by Chloe Walsh. We did just read Binding 13 like 2 months ago. We really enjoyed it. We know this book is going to continue following Johnny and Shannon, so we're excited to see what's going to happen with them, and we're ready to find out more about these other characters, so we're ready to read the next books after that as well.
A carryover from months ago is Middle of the Night by Riley Sager. This was actually a book club book that we had, I don't even know when, maybe October or something like that, and I never got the chance to read it, but I really want to, so I'm going to read it in April. You thought it was okay, it wasn't your favorite Riley Sager book, and Bailey just read this as well and absolutely loved it, so I can't wait to see what I'm going to lean towards. The only Riley Sager book I've read so far is The Only One Left, and I really enjoyed it, so I can't wait to get into this one. I don't really want to know too much about it. I am excited though to go back into the book club chats and see what everyone was thinking while they were reading this. This one's been a long time coming though, so I can't wait to read it.
I ended up choosing mostly lighter reads for this month, so I have The Do-Over by Lynn Painter. I really loved Better Than the Movies by Lynn Painter, so I'm excited to read something else from her. I know this one takes place on Valentine's Day, and it's one of those stories where we're gonna keep living the same day until we get things right. So I'm excited to read another book from this author, and it seems like a really short read.
Another one I'm super excited to read in April is Such Sharp Teeth by Rachel Harrison. I have to read it. I recently read Rachel Harrison's So Thirsty, and I absolutely loved it. I gave it a 4.5, and that one was about vampires. This one's about werewolves. It says this is a dark comedic love story, and it is a brilliantly layered portrait of trauma, rage, and vulnerability. I know I'm gonna love this one.
Another one I want to read is My Vampire Plus One by Jenna Levine. I really loved My Roommate is a Vampire. Lydia and her family actually ended up gifting this to me last month, so I just have to read it already. The back says, nothing sucks more than fake dating a vampire in this paranormal romantic comedy. I love fake dating, so I'm sure I'm gonna love this one.
A book that I recently purchased and I cannot wait to read is Running with Scissors by Augustin Burroughs. This is his memoir and it sounds insane. Let me read you a little bit from the back. It says this is a true story of a boy whose mother gave him away to be raised by her unorthodox psychiatrist who bore a striking resemblance to Santa Claus. So at the age of 12, Burroughs finds himself amidst a Victorian squalor, living with the doctor's bizarre family and befriending a pedophile who resided in his backyard shed. Like, what are you even talking about? I cannot wait to unpack this. It sounds awful, but I need to know what is going on. I think that there was a movie adaptation to this. I could be wrong, but it's been a while since I've read a memoir, so I want to get back into them.
I also want to read The Au Pair Affair by Tessa Bailey. I know y'all are tired of hearing me say I'm going to read a Tessa Bailey book when we know the odds just aren't in my favor with her books. I've only liked the It Happened One Summer series, but we're going to keep on going. I already have this book, so I need to read it. This is the second book in the Big Shot series. I think I'm going to like this one more though, because it is a single dad and nanny trope, and I've always loved the books that I've read like that, so I'm going to give her one more chance. And then after that, I've got to stop buying Tessa Bailey books. I don't even think there's any more for me to buy, actually.
The next one I have is Stories from the Tenants Downstairs by Siddiq Fofana. This was one of the ones I just got from BookOutlet, and I can't wait to read this one as well. So this one says it's 8 interconnected stories. We root for the tight-knit cast of characters as they weave in and out one another's narratives, working hard to escape their past and blaze new paths forward for themselves and the people they love. It says stories from the tenants downstairs brilliantly captures the joy and pain of the human experience. So I can't wait to read it. The last time I read interconnected short stories was Blackout, and I absolutely loved it. So I'm hoping the same thing for this one.
Another one I have is Same Time Next Summer by Annabelle Monaghan. I have seen such great things about this book. I've seen people give this 5 stars. Sam's life is on track. She has this perfect doctor fiance Jack, a great job in Manhattan, and is about to tour a wedding venue near her family's Long Island beach house. Everything should go to plan, yet the minute she arrives, Sam senses something is off. Wyatt is here. Her Wyatt. But there's no reason for a 30-year-old engaged woman to feel panicked around the guy who broke her heart when she was 16, right? Oh, here we go.
No, this one sounds good.
This does sound good, but oh my gosh. Because, like, now, am I going to want her to be with this guy? Which one am I going to want her to be with?
It's the one that got away. That sounds good. The last one I brought for today is The Buffalo Hunter Hunter by Stephen Graham Jones. I recently got this one from Aardvark Book Club. It sounds incredible. It says the best-selling author of The Only Good Indians, and I desperately want to read that one as well. It says this is a chilling historical novel following a Blackfeet Indian named Goodstab as he hunts the fields of Blackfeet Nation looking for justice. This is an American Indian revenge story captured in the vivid voices of their time by one of the new masters of literary horror, Stephen Graham Jones. I can't wait to read something by him. I hope that I love this. I know this one's going to be a super powerful story.
And the last one I have is Dearest by Jackie Walters. I believe this is a horror novel, and the only reason I added it into this month's TBR is because my Libby audiobook is about to be available, and I've heard it's really good. So this says a new mom in need of help opens the door to her long estranged mother only to invite something much darker inside. As stranger and scarier events unfold, Flora begins to fear that her mother's secrets have allowed something truly evil to enter her home. She must decide, is her hold on reality slipping dangerously away, or is she in fact the only thing that's standing between a terrifying visitor and her baby?
That's scary.
We're gonna find out. I've been wanting to read a horror book. I've been wanting to get into the genre, so I'm hoping I will love this one.
So that is all of the books we brought to go over today. These are all of our April hopefuls, these plus more. We also will have our Literal Besties Book Club book to read. You guys voted for this one, so that is what we will be reading in April. We will leave that link in the description if you haven't joined yet. That's pretty much it for today's video though. Let us know in the comments what your April TBR looks like. Also make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much for watching. We will see you guys next time.